Hey guys, Sean here. Welcome to the F1 Word and to a roundup of some of the news stories from the world of Formula One over the last week. Kicking us off then, and McLaren boss Zak Brown has said that F1 must be prepared to lose teams from the grid in a bid to do what is best for the sport when negotiating the 2021 rules and regulations. As we know, Ferrari have been very vocal in their displeasure at the proposed new rules, and Mercedes have also raised their concerns as well. Zak Brown stated, "I think Liberty needs to focus on what is best for the sport and what is best for the fans. If that means a team or a manufacturer doesn't support that, then they need to be prepared to recognise that they are not going to make everyone happy. I would rather lose one, replace them and have 10 teams than have one or two teams only in the championship." When asked if he felt Mercedes and Ferrari would leave F1 in such circumstances, he went on to say, "I think that is highly unlikely, but I think anything is possible. Therefore, we need to land on a set of rules that allow those that are looking at the sport to be able to come in. In the unexpected and hopefully highly unlikely situation they would leave, the sport needs to go on. I think Ferrari is a unique case because they are Ferrari, but we've lost BMW, we've lost Toyota, and we've lost Honda before. We've all seen manufacturers come and go in the sport, and it has always survived. It is widely expected that the 2021 rules will be negotiated and finalised by the end of 2018, but with tensions high, it is more than possible that this could rumble on for quite a while. One thing is for sure though, the next few months are going to be very interesting indeed." Sticking with McLaren briefly, and Zak Brown has also said that he and the team would welcome Lewis Hamilton back with open arms should the Brit be looking to move from Mercedes. The four-time world champion's contract expires with Mercedes at the end of 2018, although the Silver Arrows are still confident he will sign a deal soon. However, Zak Brown said, "Lewis has history here. He is an unbelievable driver. There isn't a team in the pit lane that would not be interested in having Lewis drive for them, us included. If anyone got Lewis, it would be great for the team." This week's question then, and do you think Lewis Hamilton will move back to McLaren or perhaps even another team on the grid, or do you believe he will finish his career at Mercedes? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Mercedes technical director James Allison has said that the new Halo can withstand the weight of a London bus, and incorporating the device onto the new car has posed a challenge, particularly due to its weight and its negative impact on aerodynamics. Allison said, "We had to strengthen the design of the chassis so it would be able to take roughly the weight of a London double-decker bus sitting on top of this Halo to make sure it would be strong enough to withstand the type of event that it is designed to protect the driver's head against." Another key statement he made was that the Halo is the first generation of head protection but won't be the last, which is kind of backing up the FIA's claim that the Halo is essentially just a stepping stone towards a better, more complete and more aesthetically pleasing solution. He went on to say, "Nothing in Formula One stands still for long, and we will all be taking this first go and trying to improve it, trying to make sure the safety gets better, but also the aesthetics. It is a bit of an acquired taste, and we're still busy acquiring it, but I think there are things we can do in coming seasons to also make it look nicer on the car." As we know, the Halo will be mandatory on all cars from this season onwards, and we will get our first look at the new device as a fully integrated part of the car next Thursday when Williams launch their 2018 Challenger. Not long now. Formula One has confirmed that the sport will use grid kids as a replacement to the axed grid girls from the Australian Grand Prix onwards. Those kids who are selected will be karters and young racers who will be chosen by each Grand Prix's national sporting authority, and they will be chosen either on merit or via a lottery system. Liberty Media's Sean Bratches said, "This will be an extraordinary moment for these youngsters. Imagine standing beside their heroes, watch as they prepare to race, the elite of the elite in motorsport, to be there alongside them in those precious few minutes just before the start. What an unforgettable experience for them and their families. An inspiration to keep driving, training and learning so they can dream of one day being there themselves. What better way to inspire the next generation of Formula One heroes." FIA President Jean Todt added, "Formula One is the pinnacle of motorsport and the dream of every young racer competing in the junior series that make up the FIA's single-seater pyramid, from karting all the way to F1. We are therefore delighted to bring that dream a little closer by giving the future champions of our sport the opportunity to stand alongside their heroes on the grid in the build-up to the start of the race." The axing of grid girls led to a divide of opinion between F1 fans, but the decision to use grid kids instead initially appears to have gone down well with a large number of fans. Toro Rosso technical director James Key is confident the team will surprise people in 2018 and has warned against writing the team off. 2018 will be the first time the team have had a works power unit deal, and that was reflected by James Key. He said, "It's been a totally different world for us working with Honda and working as a works team. To have such a strong collaboration with your power unit supplier is new for Toro Rosso, but it's an extremely welcome situation to have. It's been hard work because it's a big responsibility, but I think the way we've done it and the way we're working at the moment has been very positive. So I'd like to think we can spring a few surprises this year. There's obviously a lot of questions and you never know until you hit the track, but certainly on the Honda side, they are working extremely hard and they are hoping to start off in a positive way. As said there, 2018 will mark the first year for the partnership, but many believe this is the first step towards Red Bull Racing securing a future deal with the Japanese manufacturer, as it looks set to be the team's last season working with Renault. And finally, Billy Munger has completed his first day of testing this week, with Carling driving the team's BRDC Formula 3 car at Alton Park. The youngster has made no secret of his desire to get back racing again following his horrific accident in Formula 4 less than a year ago. His recovery and turnaround in just 10 months is just incredible. Billy has spent the winter working with the FIA and the Motorsports Association to have a rule that prevents disabled drivers from participating in international single-seaters overturned. Once again, and as I've said so many times, he is such an inspirational young man, and with the way technology is advancing, maybe one day we will see him racing in Formula 1. That is it from me. I will be back soon with more content as ever, and don't forget to join us tomorrow night at 6 PM UK time for our weekly live debate. But in the meantime, don't forget to follow me on social media. Links to Twitter, Facebook and to Discord are all in the description. But as ever, thank you for watching. I've been Sean. This has been the F1 Word, and until next time, goodbye.